you know, very pleased with the win and the response, and you know how we played. The entire second half was outstanding, and you know, Mickey, I thought throughout the whole game his energy was great. You know, a lot of hustle plays, rebounding, defense, and you know, I thought Cody's, the way he started second half, got us rolling, and just the defensive mindset picked up more, and you know, we struggled through not doing what we've done a lot this year in terms of making shots, and a lot of them were open, and just I think we're fortunate that we played that first half, you know, taking nothing away from Longwood, but this opponent, if we had done it in some other games, you know, there might have been a different result. So we got to clean that up. It's mainly on me. I didn't create enough of an edge, you know, to start this game, and I have to do better at you know, getting us ready to play. And you know, we'll focus on, you know, figuring out ways to start a little better. We can't just, you know, play that second half in these games the way that we've been doing it, especially with the schedule and how things are going to become a lot more difficult here moving forward.
Can you discuss speeding up the game with the pressure, and then also starting Mitchell in the second half and what that did against the zone?
Yeah, well, we've been working with this in practice, and we think it might fit in certain situations with our makeup of our team, and again, to try and scramble some. And I thought in the first half they were going deep in the shot clocks, and it was becoming just a half-court grinded-out game, and that's not who we are. So we think selectively moving forward that we could sprinkle this in to create tempo that we're looking for, and you know, we got to work on it more. I think in the second half, once they broke it a few times, we didn't get enough backflow to take away the paint and to get the shooters. So we'll keep practicing it. And then Mickey earned the, you know, the start in the second half. Bottom line, it was you know, close game, and you know, he played the best of anybody in the first half. Just not necessarily just scoring points, but just how hard he was playing and competing, and so you know, that was the decision.
What adjustments did you make against their zone defense?
I mean, we wanted to, at halftime, talk about getting into gaps more and not just passing the ball around, and to dribble and draw help and kick out, and, you know, not to forget about the back line. And, you know, I think we incorporated getting the ball to Romello and also Lake on the lobs in the second half, and didn't just solely rely on the three-point shot. But when you're as open as we were sometimes during that game, you know, I want those guys to shoot. I kept telling them to shoot, and you know, we will make shots at a much better clip, you know, moving forward, and we have most of the season. Tonight just wasn't our night with the three-point line.
You have to be pleased with Remy. He had 9 assists when on turnover too.
Yeah, Remy is, you know, he's just so electric. You know, he's again pushing the tempo, and him and Mickey going after that one rebound in the second half was something, and you know, so people get behind Remy. You know, it's hard not to like watching him play, and he had a big second half for us.
What did you think of the play there at the end? How did he even do that? I think between his legs there with a minute left.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a blur late. You know, I'm going to have to look at it again, but yeah, he's an exciting guy. I mean, just when the ball's in his hands, you know, you don't really know what he's going to do, and it's usually very good, but it's always very interesting.
I mean, you look at Remy in high school and look at him now. I mean, is it really almost like a different player, or just like you already saw what you're seeing now back in high school?
I mean, I saw it. I mean, I think that's why he's here. You know, I'm very critical and very, you know, especially that position. I evaluate that one very well, and so he's my type of guy, you know, and just the energy he plays with, and the creativity and playmaking and everything he does, both ends of the floor.
You brought Mickey into the game pretty early tonight. Was that by design, or is it just based on how the game was going early?
I had a hunch that they would play more zone, and you know, the one time that they did play us man, you know, we got a wide open shot. So it was, you know, I think that we might see that from some teams moving forward, and we got to attack it a little better. And you know, we're not a real zone team, so we don't practice against the zone as much. And the times the teams have done it against us, I believe Xavier did, we shot them right out of it, and you know, that's what we have to do, and you know, I think we will moving forward. But Mickey, for us in the high post, I thought in the second half was a better move, and in the first half, just because he could pass well and he could drive to the hoop from that position.
Why are these games against teams with losing records important leading up to games like Arizona?
I mean, our strength of schedule is very, very high, and we played a lot of teams, and there's got to be a balance there, and so you know, they didn't make it easy on us in the first half. They, you know, they made some plays, and I know we probably had something to do with that as well. But yeah, it's you know, we have to have a good day tomorrow. I'm you know, foot's on the gas tomorrow for me, you know, in practice, and we're going to get after it tomorrow. And on Thursday, and make sure we're ready to play on Friday.
Are you planning to keep starting Mickey?
That's going to be, you know, determined on the practice floor the next 2 days, and you know, we'll look at that and make that call.
I know you don't look at the rankings, but with you guys jumping Duke yesterday, did you reach out to Coach K, or did he reach out to you or anything like that?
No, I don't, and I love it. I think the fans love where we are, and again, I've said it multiple times. The guys have earned it. They've been terrific all year, and it's wonderful. And you know, as it's happening, it doesn't seem to feel real. You know, just based how far we've come this quickly. But there's a lot of the season left. There's a little over the third of the regular season is over, but you know, there's still a lot of basketball, so we have to keep improving, keep getting better. And you know, my evaluation of the success of this team will come as we get to Pac-12 and we see where we stand there, and then you know, beyond you know, the Pac-12 season.
Yeah, Grant Hill was here today. Had you talked to him ahead of time?
Yeah, he's you know, one of my all-time friends, and you know, I never would be coaching Arizona State if it wasn't for the opportunity I had to play with Grant Hill and the special times we had at Duke, and what that meant, you know, to my playing career, and what we were able to accomplish together. And I think it was great for him to, you know, to take the time to come here and support what I'm doing, and had a chance to come in the locker room, you know, before the game, and it was just great to spend some time with him.
Guys good?
Yeah, thank you guys.